We're going to finish on with our notes on compositional functions. So they look very similar to the notes that we've been doing on Monday and Tuesday, and the homework from Wednesday. From Monday and Tuesday, except today's notes on Wednesday is going to have a little bit of a different lead off. As you can tell here, it doesn't say F at 2, it says F plus G at 2. Now, if it has a number in parentheses, you are first going to start with plugging in. There's no math to do beforehand. When you get to the next couple examples, you'll see what I mean. But here we have f plus g at 2, so we're going to take function f, which is 2 times x plus 3. I'm going to substitute that x with a 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. Do the exact same thing with g. That says 6 times x minus 7. Now x is 2 because it says so right here in parentheses. Substitute that x with the 2. Then you're going to do the math, and you're going to say 6 times 2 is 12, minus 7 is 5. Now we have two answers. We have F's answer here, we have G's answer here, and it asks us in this parentheses to add them. Now when you're asked to add them, that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to say 7 plus 5 equals 12. 12 is your solution. Same thing for here. We have f times g at 0. That 0 immediately tells us we can plug in. We don't have any work to do beforehand. So we take function h, which is 3 times x, which is 0, minus 5 times x, which is 0, plus 4. That's 0 minus 0 plus 4. Our answer for h is 4. Then you're going to do function f. Now that's 2 times 0, because it says x, plus 3. 0 plus 3 is 3. This time the operation says to multiply. So you're going to multiply 4 times 3, which is, again, 12. Doing this function here, it says g divided by h at negative 2. So we're going to start with g, which is 6 times x, or negative 2, minus 7. So that's negative 12 minus 7, negative 19. Then we're going to do function h, which is 3 times 0, because it says x there, minus 5 times 0 plus 4. So that gives us 0 minus 0 plus 4, or 4. The function says to divide g divided by h. G is negative 19 when you plug in 2. H is 4 when you plug in 2. That does not give us a number when we simplify. It gives us a fraction. Since it's a fraction, leave it as a fraction. Negative 19 over 4 is your solution. Okay, another example, h minus g at x. This time we have a variable in the solution. If you have in the parentheses, if you have a variable, that means you must do the math first. Little bit extra step, but not so much. So we're going to go to h. In this case, h is 3x squared minus 5x plus 4. G is 6x minus 7. You're going to subtract them because it says so right here. And this is just back to 6th grade, combining like terms. Nothing matches that 3x squared, so we're just going to bring it down. Negative 5 minus 6x is negative 11x. And then 4 minus negative 7, which turns into adding, so that would be a positive 11. Now that we've got the math done, you ask yourself, is what's in parentheses the same as what this and this problem have in parentheses? Yes, since it is, that's your solution. There's no further substitution that needs to be done. Okay, the next problem, we have f times g at x. Again, we have an x here because we have a variable. That means we do the math first. You take function f, which is 2x plus 3, and you're going to multiply it times function g, which is 6x minus 7. Now this is multiplication, and it is a 2 term by 2 term, which means you can FOIL. So here we have 2x times 6x, which is 12x squared. 2x times negative 7, which is negative 14x. 14x. And then the last two, which is negative 7 and 3, is negative 21. So when you combine these like terms here, we would get 12x squared plus 4x minus 21. Those are the like terms that we have. That is the final answer because this variable right here, x, is the same variable that function f and function h have, therefore, or g have, therefore, there's no substitution that needs to be done. Okay, the last problem that we're going to do on these notes is it has g minus f at 6a squared, so we do have something in parentheses that changes here. But again, it doesn't matter. We're still going to start with our thing. We have g here, which is 6x minus 7, minus f, which is 2x plus 3. We do the math first. It doesn't matter. As long as this is not a single number, you must do the math. So we'll do 6x minus 2x, which is 4x, negative 7 minus 3, which is negative 10. Those are the problem that we get. Now, because what's in parentheses is not what is in our original problem, then we substitute. That's going to be 24a squared minus 10. No more terms can we add together. So the answer to this would be 24a squared minus 10. Now the problems don't get much more difficult than that, but you will see a few that on next week's notes on Monday or Tuesday. Sorry, we're out on Monday. But y'all use these notes here to solve tomorrow's homework that you're going to get on Thursday.